Hello, my name is Chris Noel, and I am the Programs Project Coordinator here, but I also do materials. And I wanted to make sure that you are getting the most out of your digital materials. There's a lot of fun stuff that you can do with it, a lot of cool stuff, and a lot of great ways to navigate the document that you may not know about. So today, we are going to go from when you first get that email from me, and it says to click the link for the materials, we're going to go from that all the way through the process so that even after the course, during the course, you can navigate the materials as easily as possible and find exactly what you need. So on screen here, we have the email. There we have the link. So today we're going to be looking at the materials from Ethics Institute. So I've clicked the link, and it takes me to what you're seeing on screen. Okay, so here we are. We're at the screen after you click the link, and this is what pops up. So these are the materials. And let's talk a little bit about viewing in browser, which we're here now, and downloading. So viewing in browser, that's okay from the start. You can view it, as you can see, I can scroll through it, and I'm also able to go up here. Now, let's talk about what we're seeing here. So this is page 1 of 201. So I know there's 201 pages. And let's say I knew where I wanted to go. I could go to page 64. Hit enter, and there I am at page 64. Now I see here at the bottom, I'd like to take a note that if you need to navigate and you wonder where you are, 3-3. That's just our page numbering system. The first number, 3, is the section. Second number is the page number you're on. So anywhere throughout, you're going to see 1-5 or 4-6. Those are things that you should keep in mind to know where you're at, and it's a good way to navigate. But let's go back to the beginning. So page 1. So that's the manual way to do it. However, if you want to navigate a little bit quicker, right here in your browser, you're able to use bookmarks. You'll see there that it popped up. So if I hit the drop down, look at this. I'm able to go to Ethics Institute. That's the beginning. That's the first page. The evaluation here, the agenda, the summary of content. And one of my favorite things that I like to do is what's called nesting. So you'll see here, that's just a little drop down. So I'll go there. And so here I'm able to click here. I can go to section 1. Let's say I want to find out about Adam and Dana. I can go here to about the faculty. And from there, I'm able to know where I'm at. I can scroll through their section. This looks fantastic. And I come back up here. I really want to learn more about top settlement tips. I can go right there. I don't have to go up here. I don't have to scroll. I can navigate the whole document right from here. So let's talk a little bit more about what these mean up here. So rotate. Sometimes you'll want to rotate it. Now, I try to put the materials together so you don't have to rotate it. But sometimes you may want to. You're able to rotate this clockwise. You can do that there, but that looks funky. Let's not do that. And then, of course, you have your print. You can print here. So I'm able, if I was connected to a printer right now, I could print it directly. It'd be no big deal. But let's not do that. I don't feel like doing that right now. Let's look at some of these things first. So your plus sign, I can zoom in, I can zoom out. And that's all from your browser. I'm using Chrome for my browser right now, but they're relatively similar. But for this one, I find that you get the most out of your materials if you download them. So let's download them. I'm using a PC right now. And for this, I think it's easiest to find materials like this if you download straight to your desktop. So let's save these straight to the desktop. Boom, there we go. Okay, so let's open this up. And I'm using Adobe Acrobat. I find it to be the easiest to navigate. So You can go through some tools, but I'm going to show you how to make the most of everything that you have here. So once again, we have the ability to look at bookmarks, and you'll find that over here on the left side. And once again, we're able to go through all of these sections. We're still able to navigate. And some items you may want to look at here. Let's say I found something incredibly interesting right here. If I wanted to myself, I could actually add my own bookmark and then title it right from here. So let's say we'll call it glasses. So under this right here, I have glasses. So come back, and there I have it. I have this particular spot done. But let's get out of there. If you want to delete it, just do, and you delete it. And if you want to get rid of bookmarks, there's the alternative too, but I find that right-clicking is probably the easiest. One thing that I think is not used enough is the Pages view. Pages view is very useful, especially when you want to look at it in a whole sense and not have to scroll, things like that. So you could do it page by page like this, but if I move this out just a little bit, there we go. So I'm able to see left and right, and it's a lot less scrolling too. Let's say I wanted to see where I'm at any point in time or jump straight to a section. I really like section 2, let's go there. And as you can see, I can see this expanded view while also having this piece here. And if I want to get rid of it, I can just go there. But as soon as I open up the pages, look where I'm at. I'm right back here. Let's say I really wanted to print section 2, but at the same time, I don't want to print the whole document. I don't need all 201 pages. I just need the 11 pages of section 2. What you can do is click, scroll down to where you need to be, hold Shift, and click there. See how all of those are highlighted? Now what you can do is right-click, and you could say Extract Pages. That actually creates its own PDF document. But I have to warn you, do not say delete pages after extracting. Just hit OK, and that'll pull all of those out into their own document. See? So now we have those 13 pages, and it's its standalone document at this point. I don't want to save that right now. So now let's take a look at what if I wanted to print just those pages. So right up here, you'll see the print file. So we go to print. But here's one thing you want to make sure. You want to make sure that you either have the direct pages, or if you were to do the shift and click piece, you would just hit selected pages. If you do all or current page, you're either going to get the whole document or just the page you're on. So I would only get this particular page. And that's a great way to print off just a simple piece and not the entire document. One great feature that I don't think is used quite enough as well is the find feature. Now, in our documents, you're able to hit Control F. Now, if you're on a PC, it's Control F, but if you have a Mac, it's Command F. So I'm gonna hit Control F. There we go. And we have the find prompt. How about we look for stress? Let's see how many times. Let's see, I wanna find out what all has to do with stress. So we have 7 stress words in the entire document. Hit enter. So this is the first instance. The next, I see right there, it's highlighted in blue. So with all of these, I can actually search the entire document for a particular word. Of course, it doesn't have to be stress. It could be any type of thing that you're looking for. If you're doing estate planning, you want to do that. If you want to do residential real estate, you can use key terms and search the entire document for that. So it makes it a little bit simpler to find what you're looking for. I think that's a great benefit to this. So one addition that I really enjoy is the notes pages. So this is new for us because traditionally we just had notes pages you would print off. I decided to make something that you could use here. Now, please note that if you are in the browser, you cannot type in here. You have to download it first. So from here, let's say I want to type. I delete that, and I can start typing. This video is pretty good. And the benefit of this as well is as I keep typing, I've made this so you can actually make it into paragraphs. It has good formatting tools, but it also scrolls. And each one is its own separate piece. Let's say I just wanted to print this notes page. I go here, click, and I'm able to print from here. Now you can of course choose your own printer. If I wanted to use that one, I could. And I can print all pages, but once again, we just want to print current page because that's my notes page. So make sure that you always put current page when you're printing notes. As you can see, there are a lot of ways to use your document. You don't have to just scroll. In my opinion, it's the most inefficient way to navigate the document. And it's also a document where you can navigate it, where you can use it in a lot of ways. So no more scrolling, no more having to read through it, because with that find function, you're able to find a particular word throughout the entire document, and it'll correlate to what you really want. And those bookmarks are essential to navigating in a very fast pace. And don't forget to create your own bookmarks. If you find the page you're looking for, go ahead and create those bookmarks because it's important to you. That information is something that needs to be readily accessible to you, and I believe that is the most efficient way to utilize the document. Once again, my name is Chris Noel, and thank you so much for watching Making the Most of Your Digital Materials.